because we don't have, oh,
Oh,
there.
here comes Eric.
There he is.
Hello.
Hey, Eric.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey. Sorry, I'm late.
Okay. All right. Do you want to call the meeting to order and I'll take attendance?
Sure.
Let me just hit record. Okay.
Recording in progress.
All right. EDC March 16th. Looks like we have quorum
Yep. Eric Nyland,
here.
Alan Levin,
Here.
Amy Balowitz,
Here.
Sean Woods,
Here.
Sean Sorrell.
Here.
And I have Craig Johnson, Robert Kalowich, and Kristen Dijon is absent.
Okay, cool. You want to pull up the what was first on the agenda, I guess?
First on the agenda was the review of the business gathering.
Oh, perfect. Amy and Sean, you could drive that.
Yeah, we had, gosh, I don't know exactly how many attendees, probably at least 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say about a dozen.
Yeah. Oh my God. And I thought sorry, they're off to do homework. I thought it was a good group. There was a couple of new folks that haven't typically attended those before. And we didn't really have to do a whole lot. I mean, we spoke to people and whatnot, but they all kind of met each other. And I think they're always a good opportunity for people to meet each other. And then Charlie, who owns the restaurant, he brought out some pizzas and whatnot and got to meet some of the folks. So it gave exposure to him too. So
That's good.
Yeah, I thought it was a great space to do it because Oak and Orchard has kind of that other room over to the side with its own bar.
Mhm.
And I thought it was the kind of the perfect space to host that kind of event.
Nice.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think people enjoy when we do them, and if we did another one, maybe September,
Yeah.
I think that would be great.
Do
Yeah,
you
if we could.
incorporating any sort of like survey or something would be beneficial to get a take on business owners in town and maybe some sort of problems they've encountered,
Yeah.
issues
Well,
with
I mean,
the
while we
state.
have them all in one place, I don't see why not.
I don't want to make it
Plus
too like
feedback.
boring and official because people seem to like the casual
Right. Yeah, I
atmosphere.
think
Yeah, I mean,
that's
we don't have anything formal that we like, kind of stop and discuss something.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that's what you mean? Yeah, I mean, I think that could be helpful, although it also could turn into like wah wah, like.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I feel like they would participate in something like that if we were to just do it virtually and leave the business gatherings to be more of a networking event as opposed
Okay.
to that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Might even have more people do it because then we can send it to more people that don't necessarily attend.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just sometimes that turns into people, airing grievances, and you're just like, oh, well, this
Right.
turned into a not fun event really quick.
Yeah.
Vibe down. Yeah.
Who are the new people?
Kelly Radcliffe, she does like cruise, she does cruising.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
Okay.
always at Backyard Bolton.
Yeah.
Yes. Who else was there? There was Craig Karasnowski. He came, I think, to the last one. He's an attorney in town.
Okay.
He lives in Hudson, but he has an office across from Clinton Savings Bank and that
Yep.
thing.
Trying
And
to
then there
think
was like Frank Chiodo and Bruce Slater and Bill Nichols came.
Cool.
Mark Ayotte, Ken Nishwe were there, but they're
Yeah.
usually there.
Yep.
I don't think of if there were any more
I don't
new.
think Mark's been in there a while, so that's cool.
No, it was good to see him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. Who else? feel like there were more, but I can't
That's
think
good.
of who.
If there was a way we could maybe market a little bit better, try to increase the, I don't know how. But
Yeah, I mean, it's hard, when you send an email, you send a reminder,
yeah.
because
Not
we
sure
don't want
how
to
else
put
we
it,
could.
if you put it out on like, the Bolton community page,
Yeah, you
then
don't want to do that.
you
I
may
know.
get a bunch of, no, I don't
Yep.
know, but
Yep.
Wasn't
go ahead.
wasn't Kristen managing a business Facebook page?
She
Yep.
was, I don't know whatever happened with that.
I'm not sure how well it was adopted.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know the
But it
stats.
might be a way to push it better or something. I
Well,
don't know.
maybe we need to start pushing that kind of thing at these types of events too, and just
Yeah.
remind people to sign up for that type of stuff so we can stay in
Yeah.
touch. But
Yep.
it'll be a gradual over time adoption, probably.
Yeah. Any was it just kind of like anything like airing of grievances, like you said, Amy, or is it kind of just like kind of lighthearted in general?
I think it was pretty lighthearted in general. I think Frank kind of was talking a little bit about some like his space over at Forbush, kind of talking about what he's been doing and some challenges over there, but nothing, it wasn't, grievous. They were just kind of talking about
Yeah.
different, so it was good.
Cool. All right, that's great. Um, who, Pam, did you end up paying so we don't have to worry about that?
The
Or
owner
whatever?
said he was going to send me an invoice for the pizzas. We couldn't pay
Okay.
for the liquor. And
Yeah, I understood. Yeah.
I haven't received that yet.
Since I'm so bad at submitting it, it's probably better that you do it.
Yeah. He said he would send an invoice directly to the town, and I haven't gotten it yet. I'll remind him.
Okay, sounds great.
We didn't order too much. I think we just
No,
got
we didn't. He may just be willing to just give it out of the, do it. But
Yeah.
if he, I mean, there's no reason that he needs to do that. So
Yeah, right.
if you remind him, maybe he'll.
Yeah, I think it was just like 3 or 4 pizzas, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. No, it's good. Okay, we can move on. What was next, Pam? Backyard Bolton?
Backyard Bolton, May 9th.
Yeah, so is everybody good with May 9th? Because I just can't do May 2nd. I imagine you guys could run it just fine, but like there's a lot of logistics leading up that, I feel like I could help out with, but is everybody good with May 9th?
I think the date makes sense, but I will not be there on May 9th.
Yeah.
I won't be able to help this time around.
That's fine. Like the other option was the 16th, but the Bolton Youth Baseball and Softball is having their event and the parking lot will probably be packed and it could just turn into like a cluster, I think. But I mean, it would be good. There would be more people in the area too. So
Is that parade the
That's at-
Saturday or the Sunday?
oh, you know that? Well, it's the Saturday the 9th. Yeah.
Oh, or the
Yeah.
16th?
No, the
The
16th.
16th.
Oh,
sorry.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. So actually, if they're closing, I don't know if they close the road anymore. I think they do. If they're closing the road, yeah, it could just be a mess. I think we should just
Yeah, I
avoid
think
it.
people
should
coming
avoid
down
that,
117 would hate us.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's do the 9th. I'll really start pushing it with vendors. I've been so busy, I'm way behind with it. So hopefully it's not too late for vendors. I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah, we got a month and a half. It's not.
Yeah.
Did you want me to reach out to the pizza truck?
Yeah, that would be good. I mean, the vendors like having food. If it's low key enough. Yeah, it's pretty low key. So
They didn't have a minimum, so
yeah, that's great.
I think
As
Yeah.
long as
and
they're
they
not
do
closed.
some other parks events.
I know the
That
vendors.
might be the one thing that's tough on this amount of notice is the food truck like that might.
Yeah, but if they're available, that would be good.
Yeah.
Because I know the vendors like it, and I'm sure some people who are coming through wouldn't mind. So
Mhm.
that would be great if you could do that, Pam.
And then music, did we want to just set up the radio from
I'll see if I can get
Is it
somebody to do it. But if not, the radio seems to be working fine, I think.
I'm partial to having somebody standing there with a guitar. Like
Yeah.
if there's a local musician that wants
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
showcase
I'll
stuff.
definitely try. I'll definitely try, but like I think like playing the music's been fine too.
It's a fun, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think it's a good backup, but
yeah, yeah, for sure. So the link online is all set up, so I'll send that out to all the vendors that I know of.
Were we okay with the flyer?
looked good to
Oh,
me.
you want to pull it up? Yeah, I think it was fine. It's a very old picture, but that's fine. I mean, there's a bunch of
I
pictures.
didn't
Maybe
know
they.
if Spot the dog or Spot the robot was
Uh,
coming.
let me see. Uh, oh, is that an active link that you have?
This, yes.
Oh wow, look at you.
Yeah. Getting fancy.
Yeah, look at that. It's amazing. Okay.
Pretty soon
Yeah,
we're gonna
no,
have QR codes in there or something.
yeah, that's a little too
Don't
much
get
for me.
crazy. One thing at a time. Yeah. We can do
Yes,
that.
it looks fine. Yeah, looks. Oh, maybe take off. I don't know. Take off the spot that. Especially.
We're just
Just
not.
leave it. Kristen will probably bring it. Just leave it. It's fine. I don't care.
I'll check
Um,
with her. I'll check
yeah,
on it.
but I think this is fine.
And
So yeah,
a woman reached out to Lisa Sheppel at Parks and Rec. She makes ferry houses, and she wanted to know if she could piggyback with the backyard Bolton event and kind of do I think it sounded like a scavenger hunt where she'd hide the fairy houses throughout the
oh,
common and have kids or
that's
whoever
fine.
was interested look at them.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
It's fine to me.
Okay.
My kids would be into that.
Because
Yeah.
now I'm interested. Oh, like as in fairies, like as in the magical being?
Yeah, yeah. I guess she makes little houses and
My
I don't know.
6-year-old would love it.
I-
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she might have come before or something, or asked me if she wanted to come or something. It
Oh.
seems fine. So hopefully we'll get a good bulk of vendors. Like I said, I'm kind of late in doing this, but
Well, we
yeah.
can send out the new flyer and vendor link to all the people that registered last time
Yeah.
and then shoot it out on our news and
Yeah.
announcements. So
It should be a whole lot easier on me if, like now that this link and that system, we tried it in the fall, it was worked pretty well. So it should be a lot less to manage. So that's good.
okay.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else about that. I think we're good.
Yeah, I think we just we got to make sure that we have good coverage for it, knowing that
Yeah.
I don't know
Yep.
who else is around. I know I'm not, so I just
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Yeah, when we get closer, we'll make sure.
I'm gonna ask Lauren for help with a like a Google Doc sign up sheet with time intervals,
Yeah, that'd be good.
and then people can block out when they're available
Yeah.
just to make sure the whole event is covered.
Yeah, there's some groups like the Honor Society and like Scouts, like maybe we can get their help to watch the parking lot, even, something like that.
It doesn't
I
take much. I mean, once people are set up,
Yeah.
it's really just directing traffic and
Yep.
parking and that kind of stuff. But
Yep. I guess the other thing that I have kind of been lax about is like it'd be good to get like those A-frame signs up like a couple of days ahead of time, like the 5K race does, just to start to get more eyes on it. I'll try to like maybe get a few of those things printed up. So I think that would be good. The past couple of years, I've definitely been like not as
Yeah, we
good
haven't
as I
done
should
that
be.
before.
Yeah, like the A-frames and stuff.
Yeah, are those private? Have we used those before?
We have in the past. I don't know. I think we just need to have like some little bit more advertising. We could
I
talk
mean,
about
even
it.
if we just had a sign that we could put on the common, like on that little corner there, couple days.
Yeah, there's also the I don't know if anybody actually looks at it, but there's the like signboard in front of the Houghton building. Is it in front of the Houghton building?
Yes.
Yeah. Like maybe, a week or two before we can get that up there as well. Um, yeah, I've basically just been doing Facebook. I know Kristen's got it in the paper, which is good. Yeah,
Okay. I'll s-
try to keep it to I know Amy was saying, make sure like try to like curate a bit, we'll try to curate it a bit more. Um, I don't mind if like just like around the pavilion, if there's like some community stuff people
Yeah,
want
I
to
think I just mean more, it seemed like there was a lot more like kids selling, little things here and there, which, is fine. I just don't know that that's the,
I totally
it,
understand. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if people are coming out of their day to come, they're going to want to see, more artisans and,
Yeah. Yep. I got you. I
yeah.
mean, I could try to like kind of group them together too. Like
Mhm.
maybe that like if they're not like intermingled, if they're like in one area, like if you want to go to that area, you could. If you don't, you could just avoid it,
Yeah.
sort of thing. Does
Yeah,
that make
just as long as
sense?
we have enough, as long as we have enough
Yeah.
actual
Oh yeah, yeah.
vendors
Yeah.
that people would attract people. I think that if, yeah, maybe, yeah, like a group, like the bake sale and, things like that. Those are all people like those things. It's just,
Yeah.
like selling 3D art and then there was like, I don't know, just, I think too many, amateurs.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah, I don't think there's anything else to say about that.
Okay.
Anybody else have anything else? No? All right. What's next? Did we have the land use table next?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just the business inventory. I'm trying to get a better
Oh,
list
cool.
together
Oh,
that
okay.
was started on the OneDrive. So I think, Eric, you said you had some information you were gonna send over. I just want to try and get as many businesses included in that as we can.
Um, can you pull up what you have?
Yeah.
Yeah, so ideally, what I would like to do is once we kind of like get this list, I would love to have like, I think I mentioned this last time, is like liaisons. We could just like divide it into groups and just touch base a couple of times a year, just be like, how are things, how's things going? Is there anything that town can help with? EDC can do marketing, or is there anything bylaw wise or anything that's hampering you? That we could feed back to the planning board as being an issue.
The columns got formatted strangely,
You
but
could do
that's all.
format. You can do format auto. If you go to format, upper right, go to the right, all the way
Format.
to the right, all the way to the right. Nope, left, right, like
Format as table.
3 inches to the right. No, 3 inches to the right. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Got it, got it.
Yeah. And then you can go auto column width, auto fit column width. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Oh,
Oh, you must have a really long one on C. But
maybe.
anyway. So applicant, so these are the applicant names. Where's like the business name? This is all like
Column H.
OH. Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe you could.
it has the status of the business certificates, emails, business names, and applicants.
So, I mean, for our purpose, so do we care about the business certificate?
No, but that was just a source of info. That's how I got a lot of
I'm
this
just saying,
information.
yeah, you can get rid of that column. B looks like it's repetitive. You can move.
Yeah, I think we should focus on just trying to get everybody here and then I can
Clean it up, make it
clean
readable.
it up. Yeah, it's categorized by, you can't see it because the colors aren't showing on my screen, but
Uh-huh.
they're sorted by how we identify them: the town clerk business certificate, the common vic, home
Okay.
occupations, and other
Okay.
sources. So they're all color coded, and you'd be able to see that when you pull it up in the OneDrive. And so I'm just trying to get a good inventory on that. But like we've talked about this before, it's not all inclusive. It's just who's filled out certain paperwork in town and filed business certificates with the state. So
Yeah, so okay. I mean, I have my old list, which I could cross-reference with this. We've gone through this before, Amy, right? Like we've gone through and cleaned this list up, and it always just becomes a mess. But like, yeah. So if you can, I mean, clean up what you want to clean up, Pam, and then if you want to send it out to us, or even if you want to save some cycles, if you want to send it out to us, or put it on a shared. Is this shared to us?
yeah, it's on the OneDrive. I'll just share the link again so everyone can take a
Maybe.
look at it.
Yeah, I mean, clean it up as
I think you said you had a different list and you were going
I
to send
do.
it to me so we could cross.
I'll do that.
I can cross-reference it and take out repetitions and add things we don't have. So
Okay, yeah, I'll send that to you.
okay.
Yeah, because getting this list would be great. And this is also like, I don't know what is this the list? Like, I don't know what list we're sending, like the business gathering, but like, once we clean
Those
this
I
up,
only have emails for. I don't have like the business information, and
yeah,
I think we've just kind of updated that as the years have gone on. I just have
yeah,
a list of emails, and then whenever something's returned to me, I just delete it from the email list. So I don't have all the business
yeah.
names and
And
information.
your subgroups, which one denotes like brick and mortar and stuff like that? Like if you go down,
Yeah.
oh,
Oops, sorry.
yeah.
The everything but home occupation will have brick and mortar.
Oh, okay. But like landscapers and stuff too, that's home occupation, but maybe we should divide like a service, home occupation, but some type of like
They could be
service. Like,
classified as a home occupation, yeah.
yeah. But I mean, like some people, home occupation could be like, I don't know, like I don't know.
An attorney's office is common, like someone that practices out of there or
Yeah.
accounting.
But like I'm thinking like two-story building or whatever, and different landscaping. Those are, even though they're home occupations, they're pretty big businesses in town, I guess. My point is, some home occupations that they might just have some eBay shop or something.
Right, that's
Like
true. Yep.
if we can like potentially get rid of those, or ask if they want to be included. Somehow refine this list, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send the link out tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, I don't know if you want to just give people comment access or edit access. It's up to you.
Yeah, edit access is fine. I'll just share the OneDrive link and then you'll be able to add or subtract or
Yeah.
you can send me stuff and I'll add it, whatever you want to do.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah, so then once we hone that in, I definitely want to like divide it up and just we can kind of have like a personal point of contact. I think that would be good and welcomed by the businesses, just to know that somebody's just interested in if you have any problems or anything in town. Yeah. Anything?
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. Anybody have anything to add on that?
No, makes sense to me.
No. Okay, cool. So yeah, send that link out and email everybody.
Okay.
We could start working on it. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was the planning board is going to have an article updating table of uses, which the table of uses is whenever somebody comes before the planning board, like for instance, multiple times for Colonial Candies, like the most recent, I don't know, nobody probably in their free time watches the planning board meetings, but most recently somebody was interested in buying the Colonial Candy property, tearing down the building and putting up a self-storage unit, which right now that's in the limited business zone, and
Right.
self-storage and warehousing is only allowed in industrial. So they were asking if we could change it. And so, by the table of uses, it's not allowed. So we were trying to clean this up. Um, we chose at this point not to like include that change. I mean, me personally, I'd have a hard time seeing like a self-storage there in that part of town. It doesn't really, I don't know. I mean, it would make a little bit more money for the town. I think we said like maybe 15,000 a year or something.
No,
But
like around 64 actually for the size they wanted to do.
oh, okay, you did the math out.
Yeah.
But we were making 15, right?
Less than that, around 8 right now, I think.
So it would be like 50,000 more a year. Okay. I mean, it becomes interesting then, I guess. What do other people think of that? I mean, so the question,
The houses across the street would be all over you.
yeah, for sure.
You don't
I also think the bigger issue, I'm sorry.
No, I was
I
just
think-
saying that you'd have to do the math per household, right? I mean, are we really going to notice anything for our taxes even for that? Not to say no to businesses, but just like the quality of the business and then the per household impact. Is it
Yeah.
really going to be something we'd notice in a positive way?
Yeah, I mean, that
Yeah.
argument is always tricky because it goes both ways where you're like, oh, it's just a cup of coffee a day. And it's like, but I know what you're saying, Sean. But like, yeah, 50,000 divided by whatever it is, 1,500 houses, it's not much.
More
you
like
know?
if it was like, not that we should pick and choose every business that comes in, but does that one
Yeah.
even fit the town where we're
Yeah,
trying?
right. So that particular use is allowed in the industrial zone.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Which makes sense, on the edge of town there. But the reason why, I mean, we can't like spot zone it. So we
Right.
would have, and you could see these columns here, business, limited business, and Pam, maybe you can bring up the map just so people can get an idea of what's what.
Sure.
If we said it's in limited business, and that wouldn't be the only area, it could go in other limited business areas.
Right. That's what I mean. It's like you're
Yeah.
opening up a can of worms, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. And it was going to be quite big. I mean, it was going to be like 3 times the size of that building that was there, and like 2 or 3 stories. So, I mean,
That's what
to
I'm
me,
picturing. Yeah.
to me, it would have been quite an eyesore. I hate to be the no to everything, but I was like, that just doesn't seem to make sense there. They wanted it because it had like highway sites, so people could see it on the highway, and it's kind of like self-marketing, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that intersection's already kind of messy. I don't think it's just the people across the street that we're gonna hear from. It's like everybody that lives on Sugar Road.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on that?
I mean, plus just driving that on that road, I couldn't envision it. So yeah, if you want to bring up, I imagine you're doing bringing up the map.
I'm just having
Just-
problems with the zoning layer.
Oh, okay. While she's pulling that up, some
Oh,
other thing. Oh, you got it, or you can't get it.
No, I do.
Okay, cool.
I just have to change the share.
That's fine. Just for
Wait.
people to get an idea of the business zone land, and when we talk about like business versus limited business. Okay, if you can scroll a little bit east, I guess. Work our way across.
You want to go to the industrial zone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the orange is the industrial zone. So the north side of the road is Paragon, south side is the Cobham, or what's the new business called? The HVAC company. I forget the name of it.
Yeah, J
Yeah, whatever.
EDC, I think, and then Posh Pups.
Yeah. So that's this land. This big, oh wait, so this where it says WCOD, whatever, that big kind of lot that's been divided up into, what is it, 5 or 6 or 7 different lots. And the two that are kind of like closest to Bolton Woods Way, those are going to be like a contractor's yard essentially. Is that what you would call it? Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, yeah, they haven't come forward with an application yet, but they came and had preliminary discussions with the
Yeah.
planning board about
Oh
um,
yeah.
constructing a landscaping yard, contractor's yard.
Yeah, and there'd be like two of them there. And then there's
Yeah.
still like other, like 4 or 5 other divided out lots in there. So yeah. So this is the industrial zone. I know the planning board is interested in like looking at Paragon. And one thing we were talking about on the table uses, which it's like including potentially like restaurants and childcare in the industrial zone. Because I know like in a lot of other towns' industrial zones, there is kind of like the brew pub type, like restaurant, like, I don't know, you've seen them in a lot of places where, they brew beer there and it's kind of like an industrial type.
Littleton has Derivable, and it's a brew pub, and they have music, and it's in the strangest place. Like when I first went there, it was like in a behind like a warehouse, but it's
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of people there. So
Right. So there is like a lot of, so, maybe we can liven up the industrial zone, especially with this school thing going in Stowe right over the border. It might be a good spot for restaurants and stuff like that.
mhm.
So we were talking about that. I kind of threw it in towards the end and we wanted to like talk about it a little bit more. But like, allowing hotels in the industrial zone and more like more service type stuff, like restaurants and stuff. I think it would be a good opportunity in that area. So, I mean, that's something even we could look at more. And maybe as we contact people, maybe we can have the discussion. Because the planning board was thinking of doing it too, but it's good for the EDC to like, I don't know, Amy, if you have any contacts of any of those owners, maybe not, since they're like a little, they're more on their own.
You
On
mean the
their own.
industrial folks?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I don't as much, no,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm sure we could get it.
yeah. Yep. Okay. So that's the industrial zone. So if you go,
So Eric,
yep.
you think there's any land there?
Yeah. So if you go zoom in a little bit, Pam.
There's not much on the Paragon property, but
Right.
No, but they do have like sublets basically in their building.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah,
have that.
last time I looked, they had like 7,500 square feet available.
Right. They have like sublets in that building.
Yeah.
And if you see their sign, they have like other businesses, I think like
Yeah.
EndoSim. There's a few businesses, so I think, if you could have a restaurant in there and there's employees there and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not necessarily building another, it's using
Right.
the office spaces that are there. Like they have one in
Right.
Devon's, actually, Sterling Street Brewery.
yeah, stuff like that.
And it's right there in the industrial, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. They have like a bunch of like you said, Alan, like there's space available to rent, and it's like high sailing space and stuff. So
Yeah. So has anybody been there?
no, but well, I've been there like maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But like it's actually, the manufacturing, you'd be surprised if you walk in this building. It's like an actual manufacturing building. It's pretty,
Well,
it doesn't seem like it would even be in Bolton, but
so I used to work in the building, so
okay.
I wouldn't be
Okay.
surprised.
Okay, cool.
Is there space available? Is that why we're talking about this, or?
Yeah, there is space available, Alan, you said, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to
When
rent
when
some-
I checked it looked like 7,500 square feet.
Okay, and I wonder if I mean, because that's a big space, right? Is 75, that's like pretty big, right?
Yeah, is that
It's
7,500
not-
square feet for one
I don't know.
sublet, or is it multiple vacancies?
So Pam, I asked for the planning board purposes, if we could get a tour of the building, maybe EDC could pair up with that.
okay.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
just
well,
to get an
well,
idea of what's there.
That'd be great.
Yeah. So looking at number 56, we've recently A&R'd that, which means it's been divided up by the owner into, I think it's like 7 lots. I don't
Yeah,
know.
8.
8 lots. Okay. So like if where it says WCOD, kind of that area, if you put your mouse, the finger to the left, those 2 are the contract yards. But then there's like, a bunch of lots in that other area that, somebody could build whatever, they could build a restaurant or they could build a hotel or something. Right now, hotel and restaurant isn't in the table uses for industrial, but there's definitely available lots there that are not built on that land.
Do you
And that's
remember
all just
why
forest.
the-
Say it again.
That's all just forest right now. It's the
Yeah.
We added hotel and motel to
Oh, okay.
special permit. Yep.
I forget which, we were going back and forth on that, but
hmm
okay. So yeah, so that's the industrial zone. So if you zoom out and go west, I guess, sorry. Yeah, so that's Slater's and environmental pools there in limited business. If you actually zoom in, I was kind of interested, what is the 2 lots to the left of, to the east of environmental pools, 97 and 22. Is that people's houses? What are those 2? 97 and 22.
is one of those the gyms, or is that a part of the gym, or is that a
The
part
gym
of
is part of 21.
Okay.
Let me turn the lighter off. I think they're just vacant. There's a house.
I wonder how that house got put in limited business. That's weird.
And that one's vacant.
Like, who owns that?
The Conservation Trust.
Oh, okay. So that means it's off limits, I guess. That's weird. Oh, is that the entrance to the trails? I don't know what that is.
No, trails are easter
Yeah,
or east.
yeah, I gotcha. That's weird.
And this is the trust as well.
Yeah. Okay. All right, you want to zoom out? Yes.
Oh, why that's oops. This is Sugar Road right here.
Yeah, okay, sorry. We have the Kane property, which is business. So what I wanted to differentiate was, so business and limited business. Business has a little bit more, I want to say, what was the word you used? Like, limited business has some reduction of uses because it's kind of like more neighborhoods essentially, whereas business allows like gas stations essentially,
Yeah, it allows a higher impact use when you're
Yes.
going like from residential. It's residential limited business, then business. Limited
Yep.
business is almost like a transitional zone with lower impact uses that kind of can transition to the residential zones
Mhm.
easier, and business is a higher impact use.
So we have this Kane property, this business zone property. One thing we're talking about, and it's not on this year, is if we should extend the business zone to fully encapsulate that entire lot there. But we need to talk to the owner and see if they even want that. So we have the business zone. So it's weird that 626 is business. It seems like that would be limited business, but whatever. And so if you keep going west, I guess. I think then we go to Forbush Mill.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Yeah, no, not a lot.
That's it.
There it is. Oh, that's business. Okay. Yeah, so that's business. Yeah. Forbush Mill. So Bolton Orchards is not in a business zone, huh? It's just resident. I guess it's considered farm. That's weird, but that's fine.
Oh, it's residential,
Yeah.
exempt agricultural, and then the
Yeah.
solar overlay, the solar
Yeah.
field overlay
Yeah.
district.
So I mean, what's highlighted in yellow and the current business zone, the planning board's looking at that whole thing, potentially looking to rezone the whole thing to allow for, even like in the future when the solar field goes away, like potentially this whole area could be business. So we're looking at that whole area. So that's also business. So okay. So that's the inventory of business zones. So if you go back to the table of uses. Oh yeah, okay. So maybe if you want to run through. So which ones are the ones that changed? They're bolded, right? Or do you not have that on? Oh yeah,
Yep,
okay.
no, everything that's changed is underlined and in bold. So
Yeah.
not
So you
much in the
go,
residential area, but when we get
yeah.
into the retail type uses, we've added a variety of things.
So go up a little bit. I forget. I have to see what the columns are again. Sorry. Industrial. So okay. So we were talking about not doing this, but it's looked like you did. So it looks like brewery, distillery, winery, brew pub in the industrial zone, you have a special permit, which I'm fine with. I thought we were talking about maybe holding off a bit, but like,
No, that was the restaurant. We went back and forth on allowing restaurants and ultimately said no. The
what's the difference?
brewery,
What's the difference
because
between brew pub?
breweries typically have big tanks and distilleries and
Okay,
that type of things that occur.
but
So I think you'll see them more in high ceiling industrial type buildings than you normally would.
can a brew pub serve food, like, or a winery? Can they serve food? Is that a yes or no?
Yeah, they can serve food.
Okay. All right. Well, fine. That's good. So yeah, so we added this whole line, the brewery, distillery, winery, brew pub, and allowed it by special permit in business, limited business, and industrial. So motel, hotel, you have special permit and no. So we decided we'd hold off on that. Like, what
No,
is
it
going on
was
there?
no the strike through. The OneDrive
Oh,
changes the formatting strangely, so there should currently we don't allow it in industrial, so there should be a strike
okay.
through
So
that.
now it is allowed. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, and then we changed it to special permit.
Yeah. So that's good too, because of that school. Maybe it does make sense potentially to have a hotel there. We added banks, which I guess it wasn't previously on there.
No.
And so that was in business and limited business. We added like studios, which wasn't on there. So that's yes, as of right, for business and limited business and special permit and industrial. Personal general services, so spas, hair salons, yes. So that's all included. Oh, and we said special permit in the recreation because of international. Is that right?
I'll check on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shouldn't be there.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Medical office building, even though we have some, it wasn't really specifically called out. So now it's all saying that that's allowed, yes, in the business zone. And then special permit in the others, same thing with the vet. Retail. Oh, so large outdoor sale of large commercial vehicles. Now that I'm looking at this, probably would you say an industrial zone? That should be a yes. I mean, maybe it's too late to change that now, but
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah. Well, I could change it on the floor, I guess. But like outdoor, so that's kind of like selling like, like diggers and stuff like that. Like I know somebody wanted to do that where Colonial Candies was, and nothing was called out. And so we kind of just lumped it in as used car sales.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, we're trying to make the planning board's job easier by like adding uses before we were kind of like saying, well, that's sort of like this or that's sort of like that. And maybe, these are all no across the board, but maybe that should be yes in industrial. And then you added new and used car sales, no. So we added garage and repair shops by special permit industrial, but not in the other zones. Then gas station straight up, and then gas station with retail in the business zone, not in the limited business, which we said was the transitional in industrial. I'm not sure how many venue, performance, and assembly halls again added, but that was added. Funeral homes, wholesale, and wholesale. Yeah, so yeah, not really. What is wholesale like? Selling like patio brick type things? Is that what you're saying?
It could be selling in bulk, not necessarily open to the public, more
Yeah, I got it.
warehouse type
Got it. Okay.
sales.
Manufacturing with accessory retail. Okay, so that was added. Let's see. Data storage centers. There will be no data storage centers in Bolton. Oh, there is a line now though, so that all you have to do is say yes at some point. What else? Building materials. Oh, contractors' yards, so in the industrial zone. And then childcare. So childcare is defined by chapter. Okay, so that's allowed in all zones, but family childcare home. What is that? I don't know if that the difference is. What's the difference between
a child? One's out of the home, so it would be like a home occupation. The other is a child care facility, so it's just strictly a commercial
I
care
got it.
center.
Okay.
And those are exempt under zoning, so you have to allow those.
Yeah. Sorry if it's loud over here. Let's see. Yeah, is that about it?
Yep.
I think. Yeah, so those are the changes we made. We added a bunch of uses. I would suggest, I mean, that's this year. Oh, bed and breakfast. Oh, we allowed bed and breakfast establishment in the business and limited business zone.
Right.
And industrial. Yeah. Okay. Before it was just in residential, but I don't know. Just trying to open it up and add more uses. In the future, the EDC should become familiar with this. And if there's any business owners and it doesn't seem like something's table uses, definitely bring it up to the planning board. Pam, bring it up to Pam and she can forward it to the planning board if you find like any other uses that should be added or anything like that. So, but that's going to be what before the town annual town meeting. So hopefully it's approved. And there's nothing really drastic there. Like for instance, self-storage in the limited business zone would be drastic, I think. But I think that's just kind of like cleaning things up and making the planning board's life easier. Yeah. So I don't know if that sparks anybody's mind and they have any ideas. Definitely we'll be looking to continue cleaning that up throughout the years for sure. I think that's it. Pam, was there anything else?
That's all I had.
Yeah. Did anybody else? Is there any
Oh, I had it, but Kristen's not here, so we may need to reach out. I may need to reach out to her. I didn't know she was still doing the welcome to Bolton folders that she was handing out with business coupons and that type of thing. She created like a packet for new residents, and she was working with Amy to distribute them. We got some funding for it last year, and I didn't know if that was still in the works or if we wanted to revisit it.
Yep.
But I can touch base with her and
Yeah.
figure out the status.
Anything new business-wise or anything?
Just chasing a few people around for the Bolton sign payments.
Oh,
We haven't had much development wise going on. The International has submitted a special permit for lodging cottages. They're going to want to start constructing cottages on the property to rent to their members. It would be for short-term rentals while they golf, so they have a place to stay. There's a couple phases. They submitted an application for phase 1, which would be for the approval of 3 cottages with 12 rooms total. So 4 bedrooms in each cottage. And then they have a second phase for 4 additional, depending on how well this first phase is constructed and gets rented.
cool. Great. All right. Well, I guess if there's nothing else, I'm going to plow forward with the May 9th as the date, and you'll start seeing stuff on that. Anybody else have anything?
Good on my end.
Okay.
I have questions about the chamber. Do we work with them much? The only time I've really had communication with them is for the Posh Pups opening.
Yeah, so we've talked to them in the past more. We actually used to have them when we had the business breakfasts. We used to have them come as well. There's a couple of different ones. What's the one? I forget her name. Better Off? She runs it. I don't know. I forget them all, but we have talked to them a little bit.
Okay.
Why? Like, what was your question?
Just wondered if you ever had worked with them in business promotion or.
Yeah, we have, like, definitely
Okay.
for like, because they do kind of ribbon cuttings too. But when we did do ribbon cuttings, we kind of invited them and stuff. So, but not as much in the past few years.
Okay.
Not very much. What else is the rest of the planning board articles, Pam, are just kind of more like nothing really business wise. It's all, it's like driveways and
Yeah, nothing that's EDC related. We had a big year last year and kind of kept things minimal this year, and then hope to have some larger articles for next year.
Yeah. So I mean, I think this year we'll definitely be really digging into that Forbush Mill area, and I don't know if we'll have something for next town meeting, but definitely getting the EDC's input on all that, would be great. So, yeah, I think that's it. If there's nothing else, we can sign off. Sound good?
Alrighty.
All right. Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All righty. Sounds good. Thank you, everybody.
See you guys.
Thanks.
All right. Bye.
Bye.